My name is Olivia Harris, and I'm a PhD student at the University of Cincinnati. So I'm studying visual ecology and perceptual reality in jumping spiders. I'm interested in how they process visual stimuli, specifically colors, along with other visual cues, specifically how that interacts with mimicry and with illusions, and how they use this information to create their mental landscape of the world. Mimicry is when an organism is affecting the look of something else, whether it's actually due to similarity, like in toxicity or something. They're trying to be perceived as something that they are not. We work on jumping spiders, and they're really especially amazing because they're very, very small animals that can see as well as a cat or a small dog. They are seeing things that with the brain the size of a poppy seed and 8 eyes, they're seeing things as well as your dog does, which is really, really interesting, especially for an invertebrate, because we understand so little about how invertebrates see the world and how they make choices and how they actively make decisions. So I really loved the opportunity to discover how these animals are building their world with so much information and so little space to process it. I really loved animals from an early age. I liked interacting with animals, so I always knew I wanted to go something in that. What really got me into research and making science my career was the endlessness of it, and the fact that no matter how many questions you ask for science, there's always going to be a new one. And the sort of unlimited discovery of it was really exciting for me. The coolest thing, I think, about my work here is learning how learning works from the ground up. My first job as a research assistant at the University of South Carolina, where I did my undergrad, my boss, Dan Spicer, the first project that I did for him, I was really nervous. We were sitting up in front of this $1 million scope, and I was really, really afraid I was gonna break it or do something wrong or miss something important. And he just looked at me, he's like, well, you're doing research now. You're doing something that no one's done before, so you don't have to get it right the first time. No one would know if you did or not. And that was kind of a big deep breath out for me, where it's yeah, okay, if I'm the first person to do this, I'm the one who decides what's right and what's a terrible mistake.
You love science? Of course you do. So stay up to date on all things science around Cincy by subscribing to our channel, and follow us on Instagram and Twitter @SciAroundCincy.